36. Constant blaming. Understanding constant blaming. Constant blaming involves one partner consistently assigning fault to the other for problems and issues, often without taking responsibility for their own actions. This behavior can create a toxic and hostile environment. The Bible calls us to humility and accountability. Matthew 7 verses 3-5 says, "Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? How can you say to your brother, 'Let me take the speck out of your eye,' when all the time there is a plank in your own eye? You hypocrite, first take the plank out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye." Biblical perspective on accountability. The Bible teaches the importance of self-reflection and taking responsibility for our actions. Galatians 6 verse 5 states, "For each one should carry their own load." A healthy relationship involves both partners acknowledging their own contributions to problems and working together to find solutions. Identifying constant blaming. Signs of constant blaming in a partner include frequent accusations, regularly accusing you of causing problems or issues. Lack of accountability, refusing to take responsibility for their own actions or mistakes. Defensiveness, becoming defensive when confronted about their behavior. Emotional manipulation, using blame to manipulate or control your actions. Avoidance of solutions, focusing on assigning blame rather than finding solutions. Consequences of constant blaming. Constant blaming can have several negative impacts on a relationship. Erosion of trust, blame undermines trust and mutual respect. Emotional hurt, feeling constantly blamed can lead to emotional pain and resentment. Conflict, blame often leads to frequent arguments and tension. Low self-esteem, constant blame can erode self-esteem and self-worth. Relationship breakdown, persistent blaming can ultimately lead to the breakdown of the relationship. Addressing constant blaming. If you notice constant blaming in your partner, consider these steps. Communicate clearly, discuss how their behavior affects you and the relationship. Proverbs 15 verse 1 advises, "A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger." Encourage accountability, promote a culture of accountability and self-reflection in your relationship. Seek solutions together, focus on finding solutions together rather than assigning blame. Set boundaries, establish clear boundaries to prevent emotional manipulation and blame. Pray for change, pray together for humility and a spirit of cooperation. Colossians 3 verse 13 encourages, "Bear with each other and forgive one another if any of you has a grievance against someone. Forgive as the Lord forgave you." Reflection questions. 1. How does constant blaming affect your emotional well-being and relationship? 2. Have you discussed the impact of this behavior on your mutual trust and respect? 3. What steps can you take together to promote accountability and cooperation? 4. How can you support each other in maintaining a positive and constructive relationship? Conclusion. Constant blaming is a significant relationship red flag that can undermine the health and harmony of a partnership. Addressing this issue is crucial for fostering a loving and respectful marriage. As Christians, we are called to practice humility and accountability. James 5 verse 16 advises, "Therefore confess your sins to each other and pray for each other so that you may be healed." The prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. Strive to cultivate a relationship based on mutual respect and cooperation, seeking God's guidance and wisdom as you grow together.